Hi guys, it's Shishkabobber1 coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. Today guys, we're back on the main island. Yeah, I don't give the main island enough love, and as you can see, we're talking about this new prototroop right here, the Cryo Bombardier. Now, long story short, they're not that great, okay? But this does lead into the whole topic of this video, which is I'm going to teach you guys how to make the best Hammerman base possible. For a lot of you old-time players, you already know what I'm talking about. It's the hook base, but a lot of you guys don't know, and because we do have these new proto troops coming, it's very important that we get as many proto tokens as we can in the cycle of evil. That's the point of this video. At the same time, we will talk about the Cryo Bombardier. Okay, it's kind of a cool troop. It's not all horrible. It's way better than the Engineer, guys. You didn't even see me make a video about that now, did you? Okay, it's a mixture of the Cryo and the Bombardier, but they're kind of like the worst of both worlds. In this case, we've got less single target damage per second being thrown by the snowball, and we've also got less buildings affected. In other words, he's only going to cryo that one building that his snowball hits. Now, on accounts like mine, that's crab account with a lot of high troop damage, usually I don't need to cryo the building that we're all attacking because it's just going to die. So this really only means the only place I see for it, possibly, is high-level operations, where you have a lot of building health. Now, big caveat to this. I'm speaking from a max player's perspective. On my Mini Bobber account, who's level 48, he loves these things. These things are awesome. Why? Because he has neither Bombardiers nor Cryoneers. So because of that, he's got access to a really cool troop that offers a lot of really cool abilities and uses. So for that, I think lower levels will find a lot of utility out of this troop. Now, anyway, let's get to the hook base, guys. Here it is. Okay, this is your standard Hammerman setup. Now, there's lots of variations, but I think you see the principle here is this hook. What we're going to do is capture all of Hammerman's troops, and then eventually, as they start to overwhelm our defenses, because I am max offense, there's no ice here, guys. No ice on Shishk's Island. Eventually, they will feed around, they'll come around the back, but then they have to go through this huge, nasty minefield, and then finally deal with some defenses that will hopefully be picking off any stragglers that make it through. Now, I do have proto weapons out. I really wished I had a grappler. I might even have to gem one later. I'll show you why, because grapplers are great for bombardiers. But right now, we've got a damage amp 3, and we've got 2 CMO 3s kind of working, okay? Let's jump into the attacks. Kind of boring, I'll be honest. Okay, here we go. So these first ones, you know, they go really quickly. We'll 4 times it. I mean, they're just gonna get flattened, right? The real key comes later, and I might have to pause the video as I work the base around a bit to try to get this through. In fact, by the way, I'm not even going to tell you that I will make it to stage 7. I will give up at a certain point. Actually, I don't even have that much gold, right? So it costs 100,000 per attack. It's another thing to keep in mind on these things. But again, for these proto tokens, guys, I know you want to be getting as many as you can, and we've still got more proto troops to come. I can't tell you what they are, but there are still more to come, guys. So these things are important, and I think understanding the best way to defend against Hammerman strikes is going to be very valuable for your main island Boom Beach career. Although I'm sure my views on this video are going to be like a third of what they are normally on warships videos, because I know you guys love me for warships. But I got to get this out there because it is relevant information, and I know over time this information gets out of circulation, so I want to make sure that for you guys that do care about the main island, that you kind of have a good strategy for it, okay? So anyway, like, you know, the first 4 stages, honestly, they're just no-brainers when you're max level. Stage 5, 6, and 7, those can be a little bit interesting, especially 6 and 7. Sometimes 5, though. Because, I mean, right now, it doesn't matter if my base was a hook base or anything, they're just going to die, okay? But there's a couple key features in Hammerman attacks as well. He will, anytime you add or remove a defense from your main island, he will change his GDE order. Like, you know how he's doing different GDE abilities on the buildings, barrage, artillery, whatever. He'll always do it on the same building every time. This is obviously one of the strategies when you're designing your base for a particular attack. Sometimes you want to move a building away from others, like say that it's receiving a barrage. But the point is if you change any defenses, if you add one, like if you add a new proto defense, or if you swap a proto defense, all of that changes. So he will just pick a whole new set of random buildings again, and he'll always pick that same set of random buildings. This does matter. It's kind of like a higher level strategy if you really want to beat Hammerman, because if you want to dime a proto statue, what I'm saying, proto defense, then it might be to your advantage, especially because if he's barting out some key stuff that you need, you'll change his BART sequences, okay? That's the point. Sorry, it is really hot in here. I'm living with my mom, guys, and she's kind of older, and she gets cold. And, oh my gosh, it's so warm in here. I'm wearing this stupid jacket. Anyway, okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Now we are popping into stage 5. We'll kind of watch this one a little more closely. But we will do it in double times. I know, you don't have the time, I don't have the time. Who's got the time? But yeah, front line's getting smashed. We got, damage amp CMOs just absolutely wrecking. Now granted, they're always hitting the lowest health target, but you can guarantee whatever they're shooting, it's probably going to die. So that's why we like to amp our CMOs. You can see they are working their way a bit through, but I don't think it's going to be enough. We've just got all of our rockets amped and everything. It's a really nasty front door. Now it's just a matter of time before everybody fizzles, and stage 5 will go down. Okay, we haven't seen the power of the hook yet, though. You will. Here it comes. Okay. Well, hopefully you will. Hopefully I don't have to spend too much time jacking with my base. Okay, so in this wave, we see a bunch of Johnsons, some Diddles. That's scary because I don't have a grappler. Medics are also very scary. Try to keep my face in the frame. Yeah, medics are also very scary, and we got Zookas. So I'm worried about medics and Diddles the most here. Okay, this front line, this first assault will just get annihilated. Well, it's getting worked on. Here come the Diddles. Okay, I'm glad we have late medic arrival. We do have some critters on this flamethrower up there. They did go down. Medics will come in late. Here come the medics and more Johnsons. We've still got some Diddles alive on the left. And more Johnsons. The problem is the CMO's not going to be killing Diddles because we got Johnsons all over the place. That mortar took a nice pop on the Diddles, but we needed to hit them twice. Yeah, I'm not set up for Diddle defense. I need a grappler. But if only a couple of them get through, I think we'll be alright. Okay, now you can see they're feeding around the hook. Now, it really stinks that medics are here because otherwise this flamethrower can provide some excellent value, but they're just going to heal through it. We might be able to get a couple Johnsons before the medics get to them. But that's okay. Here comes the real fun. We'll do this in single time. The minefield, guys. Sorry about the camera frame. I gotta get a new recording software. It's so hard to get my face in this frame and hold the phone. Okay. Here we go. Yes, eat the mines. Eat the mines. This is the power of the hook, guys. Medics aren't healing through that. Looks like we got 3 Diddles that survived. Oh my gosh. He hit a boom mine and survived? Are you kidding me? I think that was a boom mine, wasn't it? I didn't see. Okay, well that one got him. But we still got 2 in the back. And that's not good. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, so, slight rearrangement. Now, what you need to do on these things is kind of look, did any of my key defenses get shocked or anything right away? Is there anything we can do to kill more junk at the start? So I always like to look at where the GBE abilities go. Here's just a couple of artillery. That didn't do anything on the first wave. Let's wait for the second wave now. What's the second wave coming with? The second wave has... Whew, it is so stinking hot. Critters don't really care. There was a frontal barrage. Oh, heck. You know what? I don't want to waste anyone's time. Let's just go ahead and gem that grappler. I love my CMOs, guys, but let me just show you the power of a grappler on this. Alright, here we go. Boom, 155. You're welcome, Supercell. Alright. Now, which one do we get rid of? 1 day, 13 hours? Yeah, definitely this guy. Bye-bye. Okay. And like I said, though, because we did that, it will change the sequence of what's getting attacked, but that's okay. The real power of this guy is to flank. So, those Diddles won't be doing that this time. No, they won't. And we know that flamethrower was ineffective, so let's bring it back here to roast whatever we haul in. Put this up front even. And we could even go out a couple tiles. Well, no, let's keep it in tight. I want to stay within the range of my other boom cannons and junk. Okay. What you got, Diddles? What you got? Alright. Again, you know, I haven't done this kind of video in a while, and I think the information's important, especially now that we have diddles on the beach. I've never done a Hammerman defense with diddles, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. It's called a grappler. Let's just go in 4 times, though. Let's just get to the good spot. This time we have a lot more diddles alive. Ouch. Yeah, well, we don't have that other SEMO, right? So, here comes some fun. Man, we got tanks. Oh gosh, this looks really bad. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that SEMO out, huh? Okay, let's go single time. We gotta love that minefield destruction. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this video too long, so I might give up or just come back and show you the solution that I find later. Yeah, that grappler's way too close. He's gonna get taken out. Yeah, that was a way worse attack. Anyway, whatever. You get the point. You gotta play with this. You know how these things work. The problem is I don't want to sit here and play with it on the whole video and waste your time. Also, I don't want to do a whole bunch of editing. What I will do is jump in and show you an attack. I've got, this is TGMB CB for Cryo Bombardier. We've got 2 tanks, 2 bombardiers, 2 Cryo Bombardiers, 1 grenadier, and 1 boat of medics. We will run bullet with a Shock Knuckles, because we can, because we like it. Shock Knuckles is bugged, by the way, guys. I hope Supercell fix it. Bullet will no longer follow flares. He will not. You cannot use a flare to indicate to him which target to Shock Knuckle. That really stinks. I hope they fix it, because it really messes up some op hits and things like that. But that being said, we can still have fun with it, just because we're not going to be using it that way anyway. Okay, this guy's got a grappler. No worries, let's BART it out. We do have tribal artillery, which is dropping down for another 50% bonus damage. Puts it at what? Like around 10,000 a pop. So we need 38,000. 1 barrage, 3 artillery to do the trick. Alright, here we go. 1 barrage. Let's do 2 artillery, see where that gets us. I don't want to mess with the grappler. Yep, just like I thought. New 3rd. Boom. Hashtag math. Alright. Here we go. Open with critters, bullet, tank, bombardier, cryo bombardier, grenadier, medic, shock knuckle. Boom, sucker. Alright, here we go. Now you can see the snowballs are flying. I mean, they are cool troops. I like them. They're way better than the engineers, guys. I really feel like those engineers need a pretty big rework or something. Because I think their proto turrets weren't scaling. I think that was the problem. Or the deployable turrets. If the deployable turrets of the engineers were scaling properly, then they might be a better troop. But those were all level 1 turrets, regardless of the engineer level. Bullet is really taking a beating here. Probably should keep an eye on him. You know, that boom surprise isn't doing too good for him there. But anyway, queue up Shock Knuckle. Doesn't really matter. And, what do we need? A med kit up top or something? Shock. And, wait for it, guys. Boom! Just like that, this player went down to Pound Town with our TGM-B-CB combination. And as always, guys, one more note about Hammerman attacks. I know you're like, Shishkawa, we didn't even show us the hard stuff, but I don't want to make this video too long. Never forget to change your base back. And always keep it in a saved layout. Anyway, like I said, if I do find a solution, I'm going to play around with it. I will append it here to the end of the video. But otherwise, hope you guys have a super fantastic, awesome rest of your day. And remember, like always, be kind to others, because if you're not, you're just being mean, and mean people suck. Take care. Alright guys, as it turns out, I just needed one more attempt to get it done. It was just so hot in the room, I couldn't stay in here and do it anymore. So we slightly repositioned the mortar a little bit further back. We also kept the SEMO up front. That was basically the only difference between the previous layout. And it worked. It's been a while, guys. I didn't even do Hammerman since we had the engineers last. So that was a few weeks ago. I kind of thought these proto troops were going to come more frequently. I'm not sure how often we're supposed to get them, in fact. But anyway, as you can see, there's a lot more destruction on this attack. We've still got those 3 little diddles down there on the bottom. They just ate that shock mine. It's really the only thing I was worried about on this attack, because of course all of the riflemen will eat those mines as they wrap around the bend. Now, slowly but surely, they're getting there. And lucky for us, too, the diddles actually ate it all as well. You'll see it unfold right here. Boom, last one's down. Just a bunch of medics standing around. You know, the great thing about the grappler is we didn't have to wait for them to just, for the time to expire. We just grappled them all, and we killed them. Now, as it would turn out, we just jumped straight into the next attack. This is Wave 7, and we didn't change a single thing. And we were successful. So this was the live recording, although it's really a live recording of a recording, because technically all of these things are replays that you see. Even the first one is a replay. Like when you're doing it in the game, you know what I mean? Like it's all generated on the server, and then when you're watching it, it's just like you're watching a replay. Anywho, as you can see, the hook base is doing its wonders. We're picking off Johnsons here and there a little bit with the grappler. I'm messing with the display speed because I was watching this in real time. This was the attack that my first attempt at it, so I always love watching them get destroyed over the mines. I don't know. It's the whole point of the minefield, right? But you can see it just absolutely, just annihilates that force. Then they're walking into my last range of boom mines. We got the grappler grappling all those tanks. Tanks are getting popped. Baby flamethrower went down. We don't really care. And just like that, the rest of the tanks go boom, and we took over Hammerman. Anyway, that wraps it up. So hope that helps you out, guys. Enjoy.